hands. Okay, yep. Everybody say their house on three. 1, 2, 3. Hufflepuff. Yeah, okay, all right.
Also Thunderbird.
Thunderbirds, yes. How about, let's see, if you enjoy going to Renaissance fairs or Renaissance festivals. Yeah. And that's probably, I'm also going to give just a little bit of time also to another ministry that is also here that would be great to get connected to lives and encourage them and help them. And in fact, we have a Hero Academy that ultimately we are wanting to kind of do in order to get people ready to become a nerd herd leader. So if you're interested, I would love to talk with you after about possibly doing this. And look, they don't have to be just here in Columbus. I know we have individuals here from Atlanta. And so if you want to take it back to Atlanta and create a group there, we have materials, we have everything you need in order to be able to get that started. Okay, next way that we're going to reach them, conventions. Yeah, real quick, just wanted to our merch, our apparel. That's a fundraiser as well. If you guys want to purchase, we have this really great shirt that we made. It's a quote by Gary Believing in Christ. And he said, after all the times and all the mistakes and all that kind of stuff, I finally have found Jesus Christ, which is just fantastic. But go check the merch out. Check the link tree out. We also have our Discord server there. Please do join our Discord server so that we can ultimately talk with you. Our website, all that kind of stuff is there on the link tree. Cool. Okay, talking about Comic-Con. So this upcoming, not this weekend, but next weekend, SowEpic is headed to the Superstar Comic-Con in Savannah, Georgia. We're going to be there on our Sunday. We're not actually going to stay over because some stuff happened that we got mixed up with some tables and things like that. But we will have a presence at Comic-Con. Rusty's going to be there. But he was my, when I was a kid, I wanted to be exactly like Commander William T. Riker. I did not turn out that way. But we are going to be there. We're going to be basically handing out our books there, which if you haven't gotten a copy, I have physical copies coming in on Sunday and would love to get one to every one of you for freezies. And when you're done reading it, pass it on. Pass it to somebody who might need it. Cool? So we are going to be, I'm getting ahead of myself. We are going to be there at Comic-Con. And if you would like to go to this one or future Comic-Cons, I would love to have you. You're going to have to find a way and to get food, but I will pay for your entry into the Comic-Cons for the specific days. Comes along with the booth. Come, join me at a booth. Love on folks. Tell them about Jesus. And be relational. Oh my goodness. So this is kind of an announcement that I'm interested to gauge reaction about this. The other part of our ministry. Oh, let me just mention about conventions. We are planning on being at the large conventions in Georgia for this next year, with plans on branching out to the southeast once we get enough people, because I don't want to wear everybody out. I looked at all of the cons on the calendar, and there are literally 14 this next weekend. In Georgia, Florida, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, and Alabama. There are 14 cons. There's in Florida, there's the Necrocomic-Con. It's the horror con in Florida, and so it's called the Necrocomic-Con. It is fantastic. That's fantastic. What was the other one that had a really great name? This week there's a Comic-Con cruise leaving from a port. Yes, down. So. Say again? Why are we going to that one? I know, right? I want to. But these things are growing. They're not dying down, right? 86,000 individuals through Dragon Con this year.
Oh,
86,000. Say again?
Rebecca pointed out the Renaissance Festival also has a cruise.
Yeah.
I think it goes on the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we could get on that.
All right, I'm down. I'm down. SowEpic on the Mississippi cruise. I'm there. 110%. Why not? Okay. So cons. If you want to come to a con, we would love to have you at a con. We're going to be there. We're going to have a booth. We're going to ultimately be engaging with individuals who might do contest giveaways, things along those lines, or a costume contest giveaways and things along those lines. Yep.
Like raffles, you know, if you visit our table.
Raffles. Free stuff, free spinner stuff, and all that kind of stuff. And then, of course, we will be streaming from those, which is my next thing. So I have started the SowEpic streaming channel, which actually everybody wave at a camera real quick because we are actually streaming live right now. I have started the SowEpic streaming channel that ultimately is going to be reaching to all of the socials. And we are looking to create a stream team on Discord. What that would mean is have a team of individuals that would be streaming, game playing, live. I would love to get it where it's almost all the time, right? But one of my pet projects that I'm excited about doing is a live play of a module for 5e that I have created, for Dungeons & Dragons 5e that I've created, called Anointed. This module takes place with our two primary characters, Michael and Jonathan, the son and daughter of Saul, during the days of the reign of David. So I've been putting a lot of energy behind the scenes into this one, and so we will have 4 individuals at the table with us that'll be playing different biblical characters around the story. We're not going to be fully intersecting, at points maybe, fully intersecting with the story of David, because that's pretty much already been written and is kind of in stone. So instead, we're going to mess with the characters around the narrative. And so Anointed will be airing in October. And what I am excited about doing is putting it all together, having people at the table. And in fact, these cameras that you see around you right now are going to be the cameras that we are going to be using in order to do that on the opposite ends of the table of our gaming table downstairs. So we're going to be dressing that room up. It's going to be fantastic. I'm excited about it. So Anointed coming, live play coming soon in October. If you're interested in being a part of that, I need camera individuals. I need players at the table. I need all of that. So I would love for you guys to be a part of that. Also, something that's fun that I'm excited about doing. So as people come into SowEpic and start volunteering for different things or engage with us at different areas, we're going to be gamifying the experience. And it's called, we're calling them the SowEpic sigils. Once you level up to a point where you have a certain set of sigils and then the entirety of the sigils, something really cool will happen that I haven't even figured out yet. But right, we are going to be printing pins that will ultimately, so if people engage with us at Comic-Con, they get a pin, right? And then that pin will ultimately connect them to the experience of, if they connect with our website, if they do this, if they fill out a card so we have their contact information so that we can follow up with them, they get a pin. So the idea is that continuation grows and grows and grows, and they get a free SowEpic lanyard to put all the pins on. And so it's just a little cool thing that I'm excited about doing, because ultimately the desire is that the SowEpic sigils would ultimately lead someone through sort of a discipleship experience that would be a part of SowEpic, right? So they get in. The beginning of that journey is, hey, I'd really like this pin. The end of that journey is, oh, hey, I have relationships with other people, and ultimately relationship with Christ out of the start of this. Come on in, Sarah!
What if it wasn't Sarah?
Right.
Well, it sounded like you said sir, so, it could just be like...
Oh, yeah?
That's not... Hey, I know those people.
I know, right? Sarah! I love your hair, your ears. This is how you go to work? Sarah and Karen. They look like sisters, but they're actually mother. Done. Good. So part of SowEpic, which is really cool, is that we get to partner with amazing, amazing people. And SowEpic is pursuing a venture in order to partner with some incredible, some incredible cookies, incredible bakeries, incredible experiences. And so I want to yield the floor at this point to Wisteria Cafe. So Rebecca and Shania, everybody give them a hand.
Hi. We are the Faye co-founders behind Wisteria Cafe.
I am Motherflower Boston.
She's our baking Faye, and I am Sage the Moon Faye, and I'm going to be the coordinator of special events and front of house kind of management. But right now, we are currently partnering and looking at multiple different location options to get a brick and mortar in the Columbus area to be able to provide like gluten-free and vegan options for people that need it, but also being able to make community space for individuals to be able to connect over like-minded ideas, come in and enjoy fantasy, dress up, mature fantasy, not adult fantasy. That's family friendly, but it makes it available for people to come and dress up as a pirate, or be a fairy for a fairy garden tea event, or come in and bring their kids to like a wizarding ball. So we're actually working on a couple of those things for the end of the year. We made our official wizarding ball announcement for the end of the year, and SowEpic's going to be partnering with us on being there for that. And
Yes.
we're looking forward to being able to launch guild communities for people to be able to hang out and hi sweet girl, and make room for all the little Fae people.
Oh, she's good. Yes, all the Fae.
And make space for people to come and meet like-minded individuals and just find other communities they can pour into and not feel alone in their want and wonder and dressing up, because everyone should feel fancy and fun and have a good time and pop a flower crown on their head every now and then, or a pirate hat, and pull out a sword and
Also wanted to mention that we're not going to this convention, but we will be trying to link up our calendars and see which conventions that we can also partner with SowEpic on.
Yes.
And we'll have a table and probably have tea and our baked goods and everything like that. And we'll just try to be adjacent as much as possible so that we can run over and see if we need to pray for somebody or whatever the case may be. But yeah, we're really excited about that.
we're excited about partnering.
So I just want to mention some of the cool things. So currently they are looking for a brick and mortar place. We think we found a spot that is might become a home to both SowEpic and Wisteria Cafe. And this would be we're going to transmogrify the entire place to look like Grandmother Wisteria's cottage.
Yes.
Right?
She is the grandmother wizard that's over the she's over the fandom and like the folklore behind it, but she's also a representation of the Holy Spirit and just being able to meet people where they are. She goes among like different realms and finds and restores the light and draws it up in other people and races that she comes in contact with. And for the cafe specifically, this is a place she's given a home to those who have been wandering from the Feywild and found themselves lost, or people who feel really overwhelmed, not seen or outside, and giving them a space to call home and a community to connect with.
So the cool thing is you go into the place, you order tea, and you will order your vegan bakery items from the whimsical vegan bakery.
Yeah.
and if the cookies that are actually here tonight are from Shania, who is the head baker.
Mother Flower Bottom.
Mother Flower Bottom. Sorry.
Listen, you asked us to come in Faye. We came in Faye.
I know. I'll remember your face soda next time. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so you come for the cool food, but you get the experience along the way.
You may be served by fairies and
tell me,
events.
tell me what restaurant that you've ever been to that has lore.
Yeah.
Like seriously.
It's few and far between. There's a lot of them on like the East Coast.
Yeah, Yeah, West Coast.
West Coast. So like we have some people that are very encouraged by to be able to like see this do well.
Yeah.
Where you come and you have like the theatrical experience and you get served by a tea fairy, because who wouldn't want to bring their kids to be like, oh my gosh, mom, my fairy has wings and they gave me cookies. But also like for adults to be able to come in and just be like, oh, you mean I can wear my flowy whatever outfit, or I can wear my steampunk outfit, or I can come in here and talk about Star Wars and carry a lightsaber, and people aren't gonna think I'm weird. They're gonna that wonder with me. Absolutely.
Yeah. The other side of it is that there's going to be lots of events that are ultimately going to be jointly hosted, and like the Wizarding Ball that's coming up.
New Year's Eve.
Wizarding Ball.
It's basically adult, like it's nerd prom.
Yeah, it's nerd prom.
It's gonna be so fun.
We'll have themed snacks and
there's gonna be a costume contest. There'll be you'll be taught different dance styles and stuff. There will be competitions. You'll be sorted into a guild. It's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be fantastic. So we are super excited about that. Also, Dungeons and Dragons is going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
We will have D&D tables and so on and so forth inside
Place
the,
for people to come and like find like
or just
communities.
board games,
Hang out. Exactly.
Yeah.
And we're excited to be able to partner with SowEpic because we also believe that this is a mission field for us. And so being able to meet people where they are and go into places where, like you said, people may not feel comfortable coming to a traditional church setting, but they'll talk to someone with fairy ears because they think it's cute and cool. And then you get to have conversations. And we've encountered a lot of intentional relationships that have come out of us just going to local markets and being able to then pray over those people and have intentional community come out of that. And so that's been really awesome to see. And so having a space that's a home that shares that like-minded sensibility, but also carries that presence together, where we get to come and you're already here. Guess what? We're doing a worship night upstairs.
Yeah.
Guess what? We're doing this gathering on Thursday. Guess what? We're doing this thing. You're already here. This is a safe space for you. Now we get to cross that over and help them meet Jesus. So.
One of the things that we desire, that both of us share a desire in, is being able to create an opportunity for people to have conversations about Jesus that are so many times I'm a church kid. I've been in church my entire life, but so many times when you immediately start to talk with people about Jesus, they present you with the Jesus mask, right? Automatically. Oh, I know the Bible. I know the scriptures. Oh, yeah, right? What we're looking for is more of an organic experience with the Holy Spirit, right? To have those conversations in safe spaces so that, it's not a thing where we're going to try, where we're telling you. I mean, here's the deal. We're going to be at Comic-Con with people who are dressed with basically nothing on. And we're going to be loving them.
Princess Leia.
Right, exactly. Yes.
But that person needs to be met with like 100% love and no judgment. And
right.
Not to come in and be like, oh my gosh, what are you wearing? But like, no, hey, who are you?
Like, go off, sis.
Why do you enjoy Star Wars? Tell me about yourself.
Right. We want to learn about your soul.
Exactly. Yeah, did you make that with Woodlar?
Yeah. So that is a huge endeavor of both of ours, and it's where our heart is to love people. Now, let me say this. These two people are amazing. I've been able to work with them for the last few months, and their heart, their passion, their drive, their determination has surprised me. But it's been fantastic, and these we will go the distance. SowEpic will be there along the way to help out Wisteria and see Wisteria bloom. Yeah, cool stuff. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank
Anything else question and answer, real quick?
Yeah, does anybody have any questions about what Wisteria Cafe is, or
do you have any links or anything that people
so
can reach
we
out to?
are up on Instagram and Facebook, and we have our link tree on our Instagram as well. That takes you to our current Patreon and GoFundMe to help us get our brick and mortar. And then also we'll be posting on there like what next up and coming events we're going to. We have a couple of festivals we're looking at going to, and also inviting SowEpic to come along. And we have a couple of things again that we're hosting. This year we've hosted a couple of small events, and so on that on our Instagram we always post like our up and coming events, things to look forward to. And then under the whimsical vegan bakery side, they have an official LLC website up.
Yes,
Right now,
yes,
currently.
yes,
The website technically, is
up.
up. It's
It
It's
is
being
it's
constantly tweaked, but you know,
it's
that's what
going through
websites
final
are like.
touching.
But yes, it is up. Or things
It's
you
in the
like.
final stages.
It's
There we go.
Transformation isn't done.
Exactly. So it's not in its
Not in its final form.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not perfect sell yet.
You know, I just had a
Middle level Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly.
I just had a flash in my head. We will make sure that that there are links for all of the partnerships on SowEpic.com. So we will have a page of partnerships. Yeah. Good. I'm glad we had this meeting that we all decide things
Yeah,
in.
we were absolutely rumored the other day. We're putting our link tree together. We're like, do we put something on our link tree? Should we ask him if he wants us to put it on our link tree? We totally could.
Sure.
Yeah, so,
Why the heck
you know, all
not?
I think when they're gonna give a brick and mortar,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna blow up.
I think so too.
Every little girl in my family or the church I attended was all dressed as princesses.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, like there's a couple of my neighbors had two little girls that were into Tinkerbell, dressing like them. I think what's gonna happen is like, it's crazy. I think they're gonna hold their birthday parties at your
That is
yeah.
our hope. We're making
They
space
wanna
for
dress like
birthday parties for
princesses.
the child
You can
variety
have,
and
you
adult
know,
variety.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dress up like a dragon.
Yeah,
Now, right.
100%.
Now, let me say this real quick as we're talking about this. All of these things are amazing dreams. We are going to need some help to pull all this off. And these are fantastic ideas. We're going to need some help. So, if you can volunteer, I will keep you up to date. Make sure that you hit my link tree and give me your email. Okay, there's a place to put an email in there so that I can let you guys know if you're like, hey, I've got an extra $5 this week, and instead of getting a crappy cup of coffee at Starbucks, I would like to bless SowEpic and Wisteria Cafe. We
Our
would.
Patreon starts at $5.
Their Patreon starts at $5.
Very cheap.
Also,
Yep.
Starbucks is cheap coffee that is
He works
way
for
too
Starbucks.
expensive.
Yep.
I worked there for 3.5 years. I know. It's terrible quality,
Hi, sweet
but
girl.
we're twice the price.
I did not know you were a barista.
Yeah.
Oh
I can do barista
A
stuff.
barista.
Yeah, a
A
barista.
barista.
Okay, cool stuff. Any other questions?
Thank you, sweet girl. Okay. Oh, roll it.
Good. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
Y'all are
you.
fantastic. Thank you, Rhea.
The purple shirt is cute. He's got a cute bag.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. From that crazy woman in the front row. Okay, I would also like to introduce you guys to Melissa. Melissa actually runs an amazing ministry both here in Columbus and then also in California, called Epiphany Space, and it is for artists. Melissa, tell us a little bit about Epiphany Space and then your upcoming Heart of the Artist thing that I'm super excited. We're actually going to that, so tell us a little bit about it.
Thank